Hey everyone, it's Fun Around and my name is Jordan. This video will be for Wednesday's game, the Indiana Fever versus the LA Sparks. Doing these two videos in the same night to open up some space for NFL research. Can't wait to get back into the NFL. Hope you guys are excited for it too. I will do my best to keep WNBA going throughout the rest of the season, as well as doing NFL. So for this one game, you will see images that come up on the screen. Those will be from a data app called Outlier. There's a link in the description that'll give you a 7-day free trial for Outlier. In this first pick, got to keep going back to the well. I don't know why this line doesn't get bumped up like massively. Kelsey Mitchell over 23.5 points plus rebounds at minus 120. Every time I pick this, somebody in the comments is just like, nah, this is the game that she's going under. I'm like, okay, well, and like I keep saying, she will go under eventually. But since the Olympic break, she has gone over in 7 out of 7 games, scoring 25 plus points in every single game. I'm adding the rebounds here because it is 2 extra, just like last time. And adding those 2 rebounds, she has gotten less than 2 rebounds in 2 out of the last 19 games. So it is good to add those rebounds. Any extra rebound over those 2 helps out with the points line. And I believe she had 6 last game, which made it even easier for her to go over the points line. And she ended up with double what the points plus rebounds was. She did go under in the first 2 games against them this year. Those games were way early in the year in May. Completely different team now, the Indiana Fever. She's averaging 18.5 shots a game over this stretch. And what I have noticed is with her volume going up, Aaliyah Boston's volume has gone down. So I think that's what it's going to take for her to go under, is Aaliyah Boston's going to have a big game and take away from her volume. But right now that is not needed. She is just on fire. And like last game being a very good matchup, here's another very good matchup for her. So I wouldn't bet for this streak to end on this matchup. We're going to have to run into a tough matchup, and she's even been destroying the tough matchups. So the Sparks are giving up the 2nd most points since the Olympic break and the 4th most rebounds. This is just a play that, you know, for minus 120, you just bet it until it breaks. Kelsey Mitchell, thank you for helping me make a lot of money over these past couple of weeks. So if you guys could, please like the video. And if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. If you have a little bit of extra time, could you leave a comment for the algorithm? And also, if you haven't tried out any of these sports books, any of the main sports books on the screen, I have links in the description that'll take you there for their current promo offers with bonus bets. Thank you to anyone who uses those. The second pick, got to go back to the well again. Caitlin Clark, over 31.5 points plus assist at minus 112. This is up by 2 from where it was last game. But she's gone over in 4 out of the last 7 games since the Olympic break. I know that doesn't look amazing. Those 3 games, she went up against Minnesota, Atlanta, and Connecticut. Very tough defenses, some of the best in the WNBA, really stopped her from getting assists in most of those games. But since she has run into these easier matchups, her assists have taken off and her points have taken off. She actually made me a ton of money. I played her 25 points plus, matched with 12 plus assists last game with bonus bets for plus 750, and hit on a bunch of them. So you can play around with some parlays with her. Great matchup at 2nd most points, 2nd most assists. And she's playing at home. I sorted with home games, and she's actually gone over on the season 50% of home games, and that's the entire year, even that stretch where she wasn't playing that great. And she has gone over in 5 out of the last 6 home games. And another little tidbit that Outlier gave me, Clark is averaging 40 points plus assist in the last 5 games versus bottom 5 defenses. So absolutely crushing this line. And then this last pick, I'm going to go with someone who broke a lot of people's hearts last game. I haven't taken her in a while, but Rickea Jackson over 14.5 points at minus 128. She has gone over in 4 out of the last 6 games since she's got a minutes boost. So when she came out of the break, there was 2 games there where she was playing around 25 minutes, and then it shot up to 33 to 35 minutes. And ever since that shot up, she's gone over in 4 out of the last 6. They're giving her a ton of playing time, a ton of volume. They're trying to develop her. Dearica Hamby's volume has gone down. Rickea Jackson still is struggling to rebound, so I'm not adding that on there. But what I found interesting with her is the first 2 games she played against the Fever, she took just 7 shots in each game, so 7 field goal attempts, and she still finished with 16 points and 12 points against them with 7 shots. And that was in May. So now we're all the way here in September. She's taking about double the shots, or it's like 13 and a half shots a game, and her minutes have gone up by 13 on average. So over a whole quarter, about a quarter and a half extra she is playing now from when she first played against them. So if she can get 16 and 12 and about half of everything, then I really like this matchup for her. Another little tidbit from Outlier, she's averaging 20 points a game in the last 5 games against bottom 5 defenses. And if you take a look at this, you clearly see her floor is very high. When she misses, she's just 1 basket away. So with this being a good matchup and the Fever giving up the 4th most points to teams since the break, I really like her to go over this. Should be another fast-paced game, a lot of points scored, and hopefully our girls Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark, and Rickea Jackson can just keep paying the bills for us. They are feeding families right now, so please don't play defense. So I want to shout out my partners for Pick'em apps, Underdog, Fantasy, Sleeper, ParlayPlay, and ChalkBoard. Use promo code FINAROUND11 on any of these. They'll match your first deposit up to $100. There are links in the description. I'll take you straight there with the promo code. And thank you to anyone who uses those. And also, if you'd like to discuss lines further, I have a Discord. Link is in the description. There's conversation going on about WNBA in there, about NFL, college football, baseball, all the good stuff, even esports and soccer, and pretty much everything. And it's free. It's a great community. I'd love to see you join and hop on in there. As far as the recap goes, I did the Tuesday video just about an hour ago, and had 2 back-to-back 4-1 days. I think overall it's a 13-3 run. So I hope you've been able to make money over these past few days with these WNBA slates. I really like it when they put the big slates together. Those have been really helpful for us to kind of pick and choose and not be forced into just a couple of games like we have been. But it looks like the rest of the way for the next couple of weeks, we're going to have a big slate. We're either going to have a day off, or we're going to have a big slate and then 1 game and then another big slate. So I really like the way that is structured, and it's going to help with football picks as well. Last year I did like Thursday night football separately. Looks like there's gonna be Friday night football this week. I don't know when that's finally gonna go away. I didn't check the rest of the season, but I'll do a Thursday night football game, give a couple of picks, give a Friday night football game, give a few picks there, and then I'll dive into week 1 and all the games there, give some picks that I like that I see there, and then a Monday night football, and have a few different videos for it and not just one big week 1 video, because I know a lot of people for Thursday night like to just make a Thursday night slip, just like to make one for each game on those big nights. So definitely excited for football. I know you are. I had someone ask about college football, and my answer was I love my Ohio State Buckeyes. I know everything about my Ohio State Buckeyes, but as far as the rest, I don't know too much about it, and it would take a ton of research to figure all that out. I could easily go on the Outlier and just look at lines and history against previous teams and all that stuff, and just spit out picks based off of what they've done in the past. But I know with college football it's very, very different. There's different levels to each team that they're playing each week, so I don't want to mess with that. I've seen some other channels try to give it a go that weren't giving it a go last year, and the picks haven't been the best. So I feel like I would be doing you a disservice if I didn't go all in. Like with Olympic basketball, I spent hours trying to figure out the players in those teams. There was a bad few days there, but the rest of them were very, very good. So I would have to dig into every single college team, and I can't do that. I do know these NFL teams, so I'm excited for the NFL season. So that's the answer to that question if you were thinking about it. I definitely love basketball. Even this WNBA WNBA season, I've spent a lot of time learning these players and figuring out the teams. So it's starting to pay dividends here near the end of the season, and it should going forth into future seasons. So hope that all makes sense. God bless you all. It's fun around. My name is Jordan. I will catch you on the next one. Bye.